September 1st. The summer is drawing to a close and your holidays are officially over. Time to rank my top 10 favourite movies of the summer. Stay tuned for it. Hello there YouTube and welcome to my top 10 movies of summer 2017. So, these are all my favourite movies that I have enjoyed all throughout the summer. But before I get to my number one pick, I just want to give out a few honourable mentions to some summer movies that didn't quite make the top 10, but they deserve their call out. Because I enjoyed these movies, but, it's a top 10, so I can only put 10 in. So first, here are the honourable mentions. So, my honourable mentions go to Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge, or if you're in America, Dead Man Tell No Tales. I prefer Dead Man Tell No Tales. So yeah, I enjoyed that one with Johnny Depp and the gang all back together for another instalment in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Another one was Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. Now, as a kid, I enjoyed the books to death, and I still have them all now. I just haven't read them for a very long time, but yeah, it was a trip down memory lane. Very kiddish and that, but still, I love to reminisce on that. Another honourable mention is Baby Driver, written and directed by Edgar Wright, and it had Kevin Spacey in it and that. I enjoyed the film, I did. But again, I could only put 10 in this. Another honourable mention is a film which I really should have put in this 10, but I just didn't know where to put it. So I thought, let it be an honourable mention, and that is Rough Night. Scarlett Johansson, some other women, Gillian Bell, with cameos from Demi Moore, Ty Burrell. It was a fun film to watch that night out, and Kate McKinnon also in it. I liked that film, I really did. Another honourable mention is Batman: The Killing Joke. Now, I weren't sure whether to consider this as a film, but it is feature length. It's R-rated, and I enjoyed it. Mark Hamill did a great performance as the Joker, along with Kevin Conroy as, the Caped Crusader once again. It was like Batman the Animated Series, but grown up. And American Made. So, American Made, I just recently saw that, and I enjoyed the film. I thought it was okay, and that, Tom Cruise and that, fact base as well. So, yes. So, those are the honourable mentions. So, again, Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Underpants' first epic movie, Baby Driver, Rough Night, Batman: The Killing Joke, and American Made. So, without any further delay, let us get on to the top 10. Coming in at number 10, we have The Mummy. The reboot with Tom Cruise. And this is meant to be the start of the Dark Universe. It had Russell Crowe in as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now, I personally like this film, but I feel like a lot of people did a huge shit on it. But, it's meant to be the start of the Dark Universe, and the next entry they're going to make in that series is Bride of Frankenstein reboot, and it does take I think it takes at least a couple of installments for a cinematic universe to take off. I mean, it took like, I don't know, Thor for the MCU, and it took Wonder Woman for the DCEU. I think for the Dark Universe, it'll take at least a fourth film before people start to give it, the respect it deserves. So that's The Mummy. Number 9 is Logan Lucky, redneck heist comedy from director Steven Soderbergh with Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, dog barking there, Adam Driver and Daniel Craig. Witty humour in it, but I found it was a fun film to watch. Coming in at number 8, we have 47 Metres Down. You know, after The Shallows last year, they did the 47 Metres Down, and given the success of those films, Deep Blue Sea are making a sequel after nearly 20 years. But yeah, I enjoyed 47 Metres Down. Claire Holt, she's a lovely woman, and I enjoyed the film throughout. I was at the edge of my seat the whole time. Next at number 7 is Dunkirk. Now, Christopher Nolan, some people like him, some people don't. I like him in a lot of the stuff he does. Dunkirk, one of his finest films, I'd say. And yeah, all based around the Battle of Dunkirk. My great uncle fought in that battle. He did. So that's one. Number 6 is Atomic Blonde. Is it Charlize or something? Theron, James McAvoy, John Goodman. All them lot. Starting this 80s set thriller around the time the Berlin Wall fell. I thought it was a great film, great soundtrack, and yeah, I completely enjoyed it. Okay, top 5. Let's do it. So, number 5 is The Hitman's Bodyguard. Ryan Reynolds, Samuel Jackson. Ryan Reynolds is the bodyguard of a hitman played by Samuel Jackson. And it's like a fun road comedy. He has to get him to this court to testify. It has cameo from Richard E. Grant. I enjoyed the film. I thought it was good. Number 4 is Baywatch. I loved this film. It was hilarious. Based on the late 80s, early 90s seaside beach drama, reboot as a comedy, pretty much like what they did with 21 Jump Street and Chips. I thought this was a funny film. I enjoyed every minute of it. From performances from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Zac Efron. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the cameos from the Hoff, like they were acknowledging that he was the same character and what have you. Yeah, so Baywatch. Number 3 is Spider-Man Homecoming. The second entry this year in the MCU. Tom Holland playing the web slinger with Robert Downey Jr. in a supporting role as Iron Man. And we had Michael Keaton as our villain, Vulture. I love this film. It was probably the best Spider-Man film I've seen since at least Spider-Man 2. I think they did good by skipping the backstory and just having him already as Spider-Man and stuff, and getting a cool Spider-Man suit. The only thing I can fault with the suit was it was a bit too high tech, but hey, it was an alright film. It was a great film, in fact, and I enjoyed it, and I'll watch it again. Okay, at number 2 is War for the Planet of the Apes, the final chapter in the Caesar storyline in the Planet of the Apes prequels. We had Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which I thought was magnificent. We had Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which I didn't think was as good, but was enjoyable. And War, my God, it was, epic. I enjoyed this film. I was, completely drawn in by this film. Woody Harrelson made a great performance as the antagonist. Andy Serkis did a great job playing Caesar. And it's sad to see Caesar go, but they are doing another prequel. They are. Maybe follow the story on through his son Cornelius or Maurice. I don't know. And finally, number 1 is Wonder Woman. Easy. Wonder Woman. I mean, what is there not to like about this film? I mean, I went and saw it on my birthday. Came out in June. I thought, wow, what a birthday present this is. And I love so much about this film. Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. I mean, wow, Gal Gadot. I mean, she is so fit. Her husband's a lucky bloke. So yeah. Number one, Wonder Woman. I love the action. I loved everything about this film. I loved how the DCEU have finally took off after the mixed reviews of Man of Steel, the mixed reviews of Batman vs Superman that I personally enjoyed, again with Suicide Squad, but Wonder Woman, I think that has actually got the DCEU going. So that has been my number one movie, and this has been my top 10 movies of the summer this year in 2017. So let me know down in the comments, what are your top 10? You can either let me know down in the comments what they are. It doesn't have to be a top 10, it could be a top 5, whatever. Do you like any of these films on this list? Let me know. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can stay notified. And all my social media links, Facebook and Twitter, are all linked down below in the description. So, is there anything more I need to add to this? So yeah, top 10. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye. God, that feels so good doing a top 10. It's been ages since July.